welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming up for you shortly, it is the Los Angeles Lakers in action against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And here we are, game 1 of the new season. Kenny, every team coming in with a clean slate.
Yeah, because whatever you had troubles in last year, that doesn't matter. This is a new year. Be optimistic until proven otherwise.
I'm just looking forward to spending another year with you guys as family. And Ernie, you're looking 10 years younger.
Thank you so much. I'm feeling 10 years younger as well, Sean.
It's all exercise, isn't it?
And you're looking like, what are you? You're down to what, 275?
No, 575.
575.
Lost 15 pounds.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Kenny?
I grew some hair.
Did you? Yeah, you did.
That's a wig.
All right. You all still there? Good.
Miss
see you later.
Guys too.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Allen courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Thursday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at center. And for the Clippers, Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. George and Zubats inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now here's LeBron. Now Green. Howard finds Davis. James left side. 4 on the shot clock. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
That one is no good.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Davis, the pass to Green. James kicks to Green. Lakers working the ball around now. 3 on the clock. Here's Howard. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Here's Zubac following the basket by Anthony Davis. Shoots. Here's Zubac, banked in off the glass.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Beverly against Green. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Beverly. Shamet finds George. It's stolen by Davis. James looking it over. Davis against George. Howard. It's good on the putback.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. George against Davis. Zubac kicks to Shamet. Drops in the tray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Trying to get open is Davis. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
The pass to Zubac. Back to Shamet. From deep. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Free throw good, LeBron. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question, I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Lou Williams has checked in for Landry Shamet. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticized that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means he needs room to attack the lane. It's clear that a course correction was needed.
Here's Leonard. That shot missing. LeBron with some nice D. Lakers leading by 7. Out to Kuzma. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to James. Trying to get open is Davis. And James with the basket on the assist from Green. James has got 5 points so far. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bounce pass from Williams. They need this. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
One shot.
And Leonard no good on that one.
And maybe the biggest story of this summer, where would Kawhi Leonard be headed in free agency? A player of his caliber commands that kind of media scrutiny.
Greg, you talk about the media focus for Kawhi Leonard. Not exactly something he embraces.
Not at all. As a kid on his birthdays, he'd shutter himself in his room because he didn't want the attention. To this day, he lets his play do the talking.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
You know, guys, in his rookie season, Kyle Kuzma shot over 36% from long range. Last season, that number was at 30%. Interesting to see which way that goes going forward.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here's Leonard from three. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Clark, at the University of Utah over 3 seasons, Kuzma never shot better than 32% from long distance.
Yeah, you know, some reasonably doubt whether his rookie season mark will be sustainable, but he's got the confidence level offensively and work ethic. I'd bet on him to get those percentages back up for sure.
Count that one. And that's now 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Now here's Kuzma. 5 points in the game. Outside, Davis. Lets it fly from 18. Howard kicks to Davis. James, that's a 2-pointer. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 7 points for LeBron.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Leonard. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Paul George. Great showing for him last season. He was around 28 points a game, 8 rebounds, and just over 2 steals. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Beverly wide open. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, I tell you what, Beverly's really improved as a three-point shooter, as dependable as they come now, shooting from behind the arc.
LeBron dishes to Howard. Right side, Davis. Over George. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 6.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Leonard. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 7. Knocked away. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Leonard inside. He's against Kuzma. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
On the wing, Green. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Williams passes to Leonard. Over in the corner, Beverly. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beverly's got his second bucket tonight.
Beverly looking to score as soon as he gets the ball now, so you can't give him any room.
LeBron against Beverly. James misses.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Leonard, another one falls for the Clippers.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here is Davis. 8 points for him. James finds Davis. 5 to shoot over Beverly. Here's Howard. And the rejection by Zubats. Davis against George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
And George drops them both. Mark, a big part of your game was rebounding. You controlled the glass so well. What's one thing you would tell young viewers if they wanted to improve their rebounding?
You know, I'm a little bit out of the norm here, but the biggest thing to me for rebounding is pursuing the ball. Boxing out is important, but pursuing the ball and good timing are the most important elements of rebounding. And that's what I would have players focus on. Pursue the ball.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now, here's George after the miss from JaVale McGee.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Rondo against George. Rondo passes to Davis. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th on the list, JaVale McGee.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now, here's George. Dishes to Harrell. Pass to Harkless. Outside, George. Pass to Harrell. And stolen by LeBron. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Harkless.
Hey, now, watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
It's George on the wing. Over Caldwell Pope. And the Clippers miss again.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Rondo finds James, and the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
George looking over the floor. From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me in my darkest days. I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Williams and Shamet are the guard set. Harrell is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Harkless in at small forward. Here is Williams, following the basket by LeBron James. They kick it out to Green. Now the pass to Shamet. Takes a three. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
You know, after making 1 3 in the first quarter, he's had none here so far in the second.
Pass to Rondo. McGee with it. Outside Bradley. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8. Passes it to Shamet. Pass to Green. Rondo with some nice D. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know, with LeBron coming to L.A., the Lakers trying to speed up their timeline. I mean, the roster never quite got gelled. The end result, LeBron's first time outside the playoffs since 2005, which was his second season as a pro. That's a remarkable, remarkable run.
First free throw is good. And when you look back on LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, Clark, how would you rate it?
Well, I think a mild disappointment, but remember now, before he got hurt, they were 4 or 5 games above 500, but the injuries, some other drama, really changes in the front office, instability led to a disappointing and frustrating season.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Clippers trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. It's good. James has got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And here is Williams. Following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Harkless. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, you love players that can put up double-doubles, and we've got a lot of them in the NBA.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Joel Embiid comes to mind. You think about Anthony Davis. Who's on your list, Kevin? I know you cover the league so closely. Who else is in that group?
Well, I know at the top of the list was Andre Drummond at Detroit.
Take a break.
That's right. That's right. He had, he was about 80% of his games in the double-double ledger.
And Rudy Gobert, Utah was up there as well, I think number 2. So we've got these big men helping in a lot of ways, which they need to do. He misses the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both. I'll grade the Clippers signing of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, the grand finale of the wildest summer in NBA free agent history.
A ton of big moves. You think of the star players who've changed teams, 1/3 of the league's all-NBA selections, and 5 out of 10 of the reigning all-star starters. In the end, we saw 7 players who've changed teams, signing for over $100 million each. Put that in perspective, only 8 players had ever done that in league history. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And let's check out some stats for McGee. Last year, getting it done. 3rd in shooting percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now, here's Shamet. He has 5. McGee against Harrell. Over in the corner, Harkless. Shoots over Bradley. The offensive rebound. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
There's Shamet. And again, no good by the Clippers.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 3rd is JaVale McGee. And, of course, Montrezl Harrell.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
That one is off.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter, good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Good on the second free throw.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
LeBron kicks to McGee. Rondo's scanning the floor. It's stolen by Green. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's Harkless. No good that time. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Shamet the pass to Harrell. Rebounded by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The kick out to Williams. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Williams has got 5 points so far.
Oh, I like that quick trigger release, so smooth, even with the defender in his face. Williams knocks it down.
Caldwell Pope finds McGee. Lakers working the ball around now. The drive by LeBron. But they recover it. And he can't jam it through. Here's Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Caldwell Pope's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Clippers grab the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Williams can't hit. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. No good. He's made 9 of 15, shooting an even 60%. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Bradley. Offensive rebound. Shamet kicks to Harrell. He's looking for Williams and finds him. The pass to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked loose. Trying his luck from deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Paul George comes in for Jermichael Green. Leonard, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Williams. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for LeBron. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Green in for Avery Bradley. Now, here's Shamet. He has 5. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Kuzma. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Out to Kuzma. Passes to Davis. Rondo on top. Kuzma outside. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Howard. Kuzma finds Rondo. And here is Howard. He's covered by Leonard. Outside, Green to the inside. That's good from Davis on the assist by Green. And that's now 10 points for Davis.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
There's the pass to Shamet. Outside, George. And George with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, George has tremendous bounce ability. It's always fun to see him launch and throw it down.
Rondo kicks to Davis. Back to Rondo. Outside, Green. Pass to Kuzma. Over Leonard. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 7 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside Rondo. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Passes it to Leonard. Shoots over Kuzma, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Lakers leading by 14. Pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on George. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And that one falls for Davis. Mark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader. As you well know, Kevin, we actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably will occupy my time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Davis. 12 points for him. The shot's good. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Zubac. It's an 18-point game. And George, here we go, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Rondo with the steal. Lobbed up there for Howard. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Leonard kicks to George. Just 4 to shoot. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Inside. Here's Howard. No good that time, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. Leonard draws the double, and there's the pass to Beverly in the corner. Shamet with it. Again, the Clippers.
Beverly knows he's out there to pass the ball, guys. A skilled floor general. He really distributes it well.
Rondo passes to Davis. Here's Green. Got it. Good job in the low post. Green's got his first bucket of the night. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what did you guys do to get the lead?
We're just trying to play good defense. It's tough down there, you know, but we're doing a good job of making them just shoot one shot and get out and run.
We'll see if we can keep that going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
More often than not, Ernie, LeBron tries to involve his teammates early, but he came in ready to shoulder the load tonight. Terrific all-around performance in the first half.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Style and grace from Kawhi Leonard on that one.
Here's James. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. To the middle, here's Green. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 14. Now here's Beverly. Outside Leonard. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Left side, Davis. At the elbow, it's James. Just 5 to shoot. Crafty move, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for James. Both free throws good from James. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's George, and he finishes nicely on the layup. George has got 12.
I'll tell you what, Paul George has done a good job getting stronger since he's been in the league, and because of that, he doesn't mind seeking out contact. As a matter of fact, his new added strength gives him confidence as he seeks contact.
And it's Green with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Leonard after the basket by the Lakers. Kuzma pulls it in.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
With the shot, they get the rebound. Davis, and that one drops for him. 16 points for him.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Beverly against LeBron. Beverly finds Leonard. Shoots over Kuzma. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 7th assist here tonight. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to George. Down low, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
To the middle, a putback. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 13. Outside, George. Tipped away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. LeBron outside on the wing. Davis with the fadeaway. And the shot goes down. Davis has got 18 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Leonard inside. He's against Kuzma. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. You take a look at Green. 2nd in the league. Extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Now, here's George. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Count it.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
LeBron against Beverly. Now here's James. He's guarded closely. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. From deep. Here's Davis. And he comes up with the deuce. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Kyle Kuzma. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
And the Clippers call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A different look for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Green comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. They kick it out to Green. Back to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And then Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name on the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his second Finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers.
Now here is Davis. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Here's James. Kicks it to McGee. Knocks it loose. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
That free throw missing. And he can't hit the second. And so Green will bring it up for the Clippers. 15-point game. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
Count that bucket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Davis. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. LeBron dishes to Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. James has got 28.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Here's Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
George against Caldwell Pope. Passes to McGee. To the paint. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by McGee. And that's now 30 points for LeBron. Outside Williams. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Lakers leading by 15. Fires the three. And again, it's LeBron with the three. James has got 33 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Williams against LeBron. And here is Williams. 5 points in the game. From deep three-point range, and again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Leonard. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Fader on the way, and it's sent back by George. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Shot clock at 2. Kuzma unable to get that one. George with the defensive effort.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Now here's Rondo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green with the block. They recover it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. He's coming off an excellent season. 6th in scoring, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Now here's Harrell. And finished off by Leonard.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Here's Rondo. They lead by 11. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Outside Rondo. That's tipped.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Yeah, and every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Now here's Williams. He's got 8. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The shot's good from McGee.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
The pass to Harrell. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Harkless is checked in for Green. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here is Williams. Pass to Harkless. He kicks to Harrell. Shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rondo finds James, lays it up off the glass. James has got 13 points in just this quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
George against Bradley. Takes a shot at the elbow. Harrell on the follow. Harrell's got his first 2 points of the night. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. George and Zubats inside at the 4 and the 5. Beverly and Shamet in the backcourt together. And it's Harkless in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
And Beverly kicks to Shamet. Passes it to George. Great D that time from James.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Green. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Rondo against Beverly. Baseline J on the way. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
LeBron against George. Here's Rondo. Kept alive. They shoot again. James, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The shot by Harkless, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now, here's Zubats. Back to Beverly. Pass to Zubats. Harkless on the wing. Guarded by Green. From beyond the arc, Harkless with the bucket. Harkless has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lakers leading by 15. LeBron outside. Stolen by George. And here we go. George heading to...
Talk about bringing it. Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense. But the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league. And really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
Trains the three-pointer.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Here's Zubats, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Now, here's Green. Here's Howard. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Rondo can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Shamet the pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And, you know, that's one of George's go-to shots. He's a three-point shooter who spaces the floor well.
LeBron dishes to Howard. Back to LeBron. A baseline J, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 13. George finds Zubats. George against James. Zubats with it. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Bradley. He dishes it to James, and it's in there. LeBron's got 46 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Poke loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Beverly against Rondo. Inside, here's Leonard, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Leonard's got 36.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Beverly. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
From the low block, George, no good. Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. The Clippers shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Beverly, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And so here are the Clippers following the bucket by the Lakers. And the Clippers call time here.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Shot from the inbound. Good on the bucket. Leonard's got 38 points. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's James. Makes it off the glass. LeBron's got 48.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now, here's Zubac. The pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Clippers trail by 17. Poked away and stolen by Kuzma. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Davis, the pass to James. Here's Green. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
here's Zubac. Back to Beverly. The dish to George. Clippers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's feeling it. He doesn't hit that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. James against Beverly. And got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now Zubac kicks to Leonard. Mark the relationship between referees and players, reaching a fever pitch. What can be done to smooth those waters and mend those fences?
Well, I think first and foremost, players have to give. Both sides have to give in this equation, but I think it's incumbent upon the players to accept and respect the position of the officials, and the officials have to also be willing to engage in interacting well with the players. It's a two-way street, but I think most of that is on the players because they have to control how they respond to officials more than officials have to respond to the players.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, when he was in high school in California, Kawhi won the state's Mr. Basketball Award. And you look at the list of guys who've won that award over the years, it has a lot of the all-time greats on it.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for James. Leonard hits them both. Now here's Rondo.
Watch Rondo.
Got a piece of it. Kuzma finds Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 24 points.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now, here's Zubac. From deep, George. Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Clark, for a while now, you and I were just talking. We've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
Now, here's Beverly. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Shoots over Kuzma, and that one's good. Beverly.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Zubac trying to break loose, and George gets it to go.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Now here's Rondo. Davis inside. Zubac defending. And Davis can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we asked. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.